At his Chequers country retreat, the Prime Minister spent much of the day contemplating a nationwide retreat back into lockdown. With COVID rates still rising, ministers are mulling over whether to reimpose tighter restrictions across England.
We're looking at everything with the best scientists, with the R values around the country and with local authorities, getting the best data possible. But as I say, we can avoid a lot of restrictions if we can stick to the rule of 6.
But the government fears some are not following the rules and tonight have announced new measures to slow the spread of the virus. From September the 28th, it will be a legal requirement to self-isolate if you test positive or when told to by NHS Test and Trace in England, with fines starting at £1,000 if you break the rules, rising to £10,000 for repeat offenders. But those on low incomes forced to self-isolate and unable to work from home will be entitled to a £500 payment to cover lost earnings.
If we weren't seeing such a lot of compliance with the precautions, the situation would be much worse now. And I think that anything to make certain that in the coming months everybody can do their best to stop this building up again is absolutely great.
But it may not be enough, and tonight we understand the Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, is pushing the government for the capital to be placed under similar restrictions seen in the northeast and parts of the northwest, where bars and restaurants now must close at 10 p.m. and households can't mix, as Labour urged the Prime Minister to hold an emergency meeting of Cobra.
We'll do whatever it takes to support the government if the evidence says that's what we need to do, is have that lockdown. But I'm incredibly frustrated because the government haven't been speaking to other parties, the nation, Wales and Scotland and the mayorals across the country as well. It's really important that the Prime Minister does reach out.
To avoid regular lockdowns, the government is under pressure to ramp up testing. But in the northwest, where COVID rates are high and rising, testing at this site in Manchester today appeared very low. Little sign of the recent spike in demand as the Prime Minister considers how to deal with a second spike of the virus.